How's it going today? Gray here at Nauru. Also gray at the end of the season. I look into the stands and there's no one here. And for me, the best days at Nauru throughout the whole season are when I look up and see our supporters. They've meant so much to us, and it's a year when I think back. Not perfect, but positive in so many ways. Everybody thought we were going to be bottom feeder all the way. We knew that wouldn't be the case, and we really still, I think, showed people throughout Norway that our football could be exciting. We had young talent, our ability to compete every game. So we finished the season mid-table. For me, I still think of games that maybe could have been different, but at the same time, a season with a lot of positives. First half of the season, so young. I think to the Strømsgodset game, a game where we came out in a good way, and I'll never forget being up at halftime and as we're leaving the field, looking into the stands and just feeling the support. The people there that day just appreciated the football, appreciated that Stabæk was ahead of Strømsgodset, last year's champs, and doing it in a deserved way with high tempo, good football, young talent, fearless, all the things that we talked about as a team. We wanted to be a team that stepped on the field every game, went for 3 points, never afraid of going down. I said from the beginning that if you step on the field and all you ever think about is how do you get a point, then your chances of being successful or developing players, it doesn't work real well. Also, an incredible moment, 16th of May, up in Trondheim, where for so many of our guys on that night, special time in Norway to knock down Rosenborg. Those, for me, two big moments in the first half of the season. Second half of the season, things changed a little bit. We lost some players halfway through. I thought that as a club, we made some bold, good moves. Morten Schjørnsberg comes in, Magne Huseth comes in. We get Andrew Jacobson on loan. And now, when most people thought that the second half was going to see Stabæk falling down, I think we showed that the football was still there, and we had a little bit more confidence with the experience. Now the season ends, and quickly we start to think about next year. For me, the work this year was positive. I give so much credit when I think about good moves to first Jan Peter Jalen. Didn't know him before I got here. But he became such an integral part of the coaching staff. He understands everything that goes on around here. He became such a key right-hand man. And then getting my man Tomek here, Tomek Kaczmarek, his work on the physical side. We pushed the team really hard this year. I would hear rumors how we were training too hard, and yet we did it in a way where we avoided injuries throughout really the entire season. I think we had a team that was fit, and if you want to play good high-tempo football, you got to have a fit team, and you got to have a man like Tomek around, making sure things get done the right way. As long as I'm going in that direction, it's important to mention Fredrik Berkemo. The physio's job is something that doesn't get talked about unless there's injuries, and then he gets put front and center. The best part of a physio is when you don't talk about him, because everybody's healthy, everybody's in training, everybody's ready for games. So my man Freddie B gets also a big shout out. And now, we're headed over towards probably my favorite section of Nauru. As I would come over every game and get ready to stand in front of the bench and watch to see how we were playing. The response, the banners, the tifos, the smoke, the fire. It was all pretty special, and I think it signifies what Stabæk's all about. And I think it's a good thing then to start remind everybody that the work this year was positive, but we know that we started in a tough spot. We started without that many players signed. Everyone knows the budgets weren't great. And now we want to see if we can do better next year. And that starts already. That starts when we can get as many of you to stop by Nadaroo, renew season tickets. Next year, there's got to be some other people that live on your street that want to come too. Bring them, buy them season tickets. The more people that now join us as early as possible, this gives us a chance to be more aggressive, more creative with how we add players. I look at this season and we were able sometimes to figure out how to bring guys in, half-season loans, things that aren't always perfect. But if we have a little bit more behind us, if we can start attacking the A-list a little bit more, then I think we have a real chance to build on this season. That's always the goal. When you have a good year, you want to make sure that the work carries over to the next year. And so, again, I want to see everybody back at Nadaroo next year. I got to say one thing, whenever I look up in those stands and I see empty seats, I'm not very happy. And there's no reason, because we play good football. We've proven that we're an exciting young team. We're going to be better next year. And as always, we need all of you with us as soon as possible. I thank you for everything you did for us this year. I say it one more time, Stabæk, alltid uansett. Cooper happened to come into the locker room the other day. So I saw this picture. Here is the Grinch. And so there is an incredible likeness with Sir Alex. Merry Christmas from all.